All right. Welcome again to MG Sports TV. Thank you guys for joining me. Unfortunately, I do apologize for my punctuality in being late again for another stream. So what happened? Let me tell you what happened. I set this stream for 7:30, thinking I might get back in time. Unfortunately, I didn't. I actually arrived in the house at 7:30, so I do apologize for that, people. I really sincerely do apologize for that. That's how it is sometime. But anyways, people, thank you very much for joining. Let's say it's been a good day, fairly good day, people. As you guys come in, please do smash the like button. I would really appreciate it if you guys do so. Um, Ooh, interesting. At a marker. Anyways, so let's get to the meat of the business. Let's get to the all of the business. Let's get to whatever. Let's get to the part where we get into the details of what's gonna happen. Admin time, guys. We are 32 likes, over 70 persons watching. Please do get the likes up as you guys come in. I was at the Manning versus Glenmuir game today. Very interesting game, people. A game of two halves. Really interesting game, people. And I do think that that's a game that most persons, if that was on TV, would have enjoyed, despite it being nil all. Very entertaining game, people. Really entertaining. Well, Glenmuir, Glenmuir look a good outfit. Manners look a good outfit, and I expected something like that. No, this is one of the first game I've been to in a long while. That for that let me see now. The first game I've been to a long while that no goal I've scored in. First game in a long while. But strange, but nevertheless, there's no lack of entertainment in that game. So Mr. Nine, big up CC21 your castle. Trey Moon, big up, at least them a chat about the big bad man. I last them a chat about big bad. Come on, Trey Moon. Me I talk about man is a long time. Soul Cry said man is not good. Damien Sir said yeah, dope because Soul Cry. Alright, so J. Smith, Glenmuir lucky today. J. Smith, yes, of course, in the second half, on a keeper save. And deserve the man of the match. Alright, so I was looking to give the Glenmuir keeper man of the match because he had a tremendous performance. But a lot of the time, I'm looking at the last ditch tackles, the crunching tackles. The Manning's number 4. Manning's number 4. Forget the name again. I'm just interview him. Can you imagine? Yeah. He got man of the match. Tremendous performance from the young man. And he's actually 16 years old. Very good performance. Well built as well. No, I was definitely pleased also with Glenmuir number 5 and their captain number 4. Always pleased with the captain. The captain in play experience. He plays with so much experience. Not the day in the office, not a good day in the office for Kyle Gordon. Not saying that he played bad, but some of the things that he wanted to get off there just didn't come up. But nonetheless, quality player. The number 11, another day for number 11. We're trying, but nothing really come off as well. No, Musmus. Whew. Me try to remember in right name. I think it's Devante. Ooh, the number 12 for Mannings. I mean, I can't remember people's name. People just tired. Just fatigue. Just a little bit of fatigue. That's why. But he caused Mannings a lot of problem. Caused Mannings, my apologies, Glenmuir, a lot of problem caused for the Glenmuir defense. We have about 100 odd people watching, only 56 likes, people. When you don't know, so once we reach 100 likes, when you not hear me mention it again, once we reach 100 likes, people, not hear me mention it again. I'm sure we can find 50 persons out of the 120 odd who watch right now. Alright, so I'm going to touch on that game quite soon, but let's get to the meat of the matter, which is the game that played today. Now, this might not be one of those long streams, people. My apologies for that. Might not be solely because I'm really tired. A little bit of fatigue creeping in, I can say. That's the reason why I'm not remembering some of the names. Now, as you can see, we were 20,166, still running towards 21. The target is to hit 21 maybe next week, Monday. Maybe next week, Monday, we can hit 21. Maybe. Just Maybe. So we'll see how that one goes. Let me get into the meat of the matter. The games that played today. Let's have a look at the groups. People. So this I think what we played today was group 3 and 4. Games from group 3 and 4 was what I played today. Now we had looking at the groups. You know what? Let's look at the final. Let's look at the scoreline first before we go to the groups. I should have definitely. I should know that scoreline first, then groups. What me I do? What me really do? All right. So these are the scorelines, people. 74 likes. We're just 26 likes away. Sophia McIntyre, big up CC. Always play quality football. No cap, they do. South Christ said Clarendon do it in difficult condition. Definitely tough rules said bless up MG. Big Crook said haha sets I go feel it Saturday. Michael Smart said up MG how Mannings look and Glenmuir. It was a good game if I'm being honest. K Sports TV big up went to the Mannings and Glenmuir game. I was at the game as well. Sanjay said no interview for the Chester game. Yeah, I just dropped the interview with Yarik Carnegie. Drop it at the Instagram actually. So I'm soon drop it on the YouTube. Amir Gaming said up. Tyrone Turner, big up Tyrone. Comment and move. Mad Fresh got big up. Dalada said Castle lucky today. Jaja said enough rain for help them. Zero FF said Mannings hashtag 12 hot. Bad man, bad baller. Was again. You know long minutes one was. I'm think me get it from them, you know. Say go still. Wanna look like him about me night. Jemrick said, yes, military, yes, the number 4 saved them. May I tell him, man, that is the reason I gave him man of the match. Shane Nelson said, Clarendon have a good team. So I'm looking at that. Random said, ref thief penalty gives sets today. Why, football, no. Football. I'm not going to say ref thief, nothing still, but that is football. Well, on the people. Go bite me. Sure one of them go bite me. Me say me sure one go bite me. Me dead sure one go bite me. Alright, so me back now people. Me the was again. Me and another was. No, don't. Alright, back again, people. So, me and I fight, just a 10-second fight to that was. Fresh God said, in a puddle of water right on the goal line. Yeah, somebody show me it. Big up Norman Wayne Turner, up. Big Crook said, Castle gone home. That's how it is. Everyone Brian said, any Randy Ross. Amar said, man number 12, bad pan free kick and penalty. Nah, lie. Who else? Shaq Paul said hard was on you fight it out. One I go sting me. Sure one I go sting one of night people. Me I go tell me. I go dip on the live and one I go sting me. Maybe I tell you that. So let me continue people. Let's get to it. Big up Ryan Shippey. Massive respect. Big up my brother. Random said they did laugh Guna and it was a go with every night me I was no well. You know so a couple nights well no me I was no fight. Couple nights well no me I was a fight. But tonight, for some reason, they come out in the numbers. Them a patrol the turf, you know? Serious patrol. People 150 persons watching now, only 86 likes. 14 people, just 14 persons smash the like button and get it to 100, and you won't hear anything about likes again. You won't hear anything about likes. So just 14 persons smash that like button. Just 14 out of 150. Out of 150. All right, so let's get to the game, people. So the first game of the day is CC versus Cornwall. That game ended 2-1. Guess what, people? So I didn't get to watch the full game. Thank you very much, people who have hit the 100 likes. So thank you very much. That's it for me and likes. Really, really appreciate it. Now, people, let me get to it. The big game. Well, that's not the big. I don't think that's the big game of the day. But a lot of people get the opportunity to see CC because there's a lot of noise making about CC. But guess what? They did not get to play how they want to play. They did not get to play how they want to play. Unfortunately, the rainy conditions had a big, big impact on it. We have a fresh guard. CC versus York Castle MG. Yeah, that's not a big game still. That's not a really big game still, but I just say go. The rain the rain kind of impede how CC want to play. The passing, the knocking, all of that can't happen on a muddy pitch. That cannot happen. So guess what now? There'll be a lot of people coming out and say, boy, them hear about CC and that is not that's not what they expect to see of the CC. You're gonna hear a lot of people coming out saying those things. All because of the rain. All because of the rain. But that's how it goes still. That is football. And you know anything about it? In difficult times, they still went out and get the result. That is the important thing. They still went out and get the result. Jordan Chin said, Rain, mash up CC ball game or else Castle would I get a better beat? What's a better beat? No, last night I said something, people. Remember telling last night I said, what if Castle put on upset? And guess what? Now Castle score first. Castle score first. And I can tell you, say, you have a whole lot of people are rub their hand and say, yes, man. The mighty CC can be toppled over. You have a lot of people are rub their hand and say, the mighty CC can be toppled over. Guess what? That didn't happen. But definitely like it. So, people, my apologies. My apologies. Go in the comment section. My sincere apologies, people. I do apologize for it. Who got the L of the day? Which team got the L of the day? So 2 teams lost, people. Only 2 teams lose today. Other games were draw games. So let me put in the comment section who got the L of the game. Let me create one poll for it. So let me just drop the poll, people. Who got the L of the day? Rossies or York Castle? Who got the L of the day? Now, let me continue. Nandel said nobody. All results did fear. All right. If all results was fear, Nandel, I'm going to take it as that. Big Crook said Edwin or Rossies. Edwin against States. I mean, States really play nothing. States really play nothing. Jim Ricky said, Rossi's fresh guy said we scored 3 goals. We scored 3 goals MG. Last time I predicted game for done 3-1. And only 2 goals. And a man show me one clip. And one goal to stop right on the goal line. One ball to stop right on the goal line. And in one water puddle. I tell her, I Friday Fred. I said, what? Crazy. Alright, so let's continue, people. Let me continue, people. So CC defeated York Castle 2-1. Not an emphatic display. Not a pretty display as well. But guess what? As champions, as quality team, you get the result despite the circumstances surrounding the state of play. Now, I'm gonna have to rewatch that game. But that's how it is. Now, next game we have Rossies versus Frome. Now, I am hearing good stuff about this Frome team that they've looked steady. They look to be a good outlet. I'm hearing that defensive wise they have a good defensive structure. Attacking wise they have a good attacking front line. But defensively they can be get at. Now, nonetheless, They defeated from 2-0 at Landilo. Let me get it right this time. Sports Complex. 1-0, my apologies. 1-0 at Landilo Sports Complex. Definitely. So, officially, Rossies are out. Officially, York Castle are also out. And that's how it is sometimes when you reach this stage. You must get a result. If you don't get the result, that's it for your campaign. Next game, we have Stets and Edwin Allen. Stets versus Edwin Allen. That game drew 1-1. Penalty to Stets. I haven't seen the Edwin Allen goal as yet, but it was a penalty to Stets. Then the game that I was at, which is the Glenmuir versus Manning's game. And you guys know that when I go to a game, I tend to do a little bit more, or I elaborate a little bit more and on those games. Why? Because you have to discuss these games. Eric Swell said, Millie, how the Edwin Allen game go? They drew 1-1. Number one guy said, CC scored 3 goals. LOL. CC scored and CC. Oh, so it was an own goal. It was an own goal. J. Smith said, from today. Mark Cater and said, Clarendon College scored all the goals today. York Castle didn't score any. I say go. Marsha Balgrove, big up, welcome. People, please don't forget our sponsors, SAP Sports at SAP Sports 4 on their Instagram profile. Also can be located in Maypen, 138 Muirhead Avenue. Me say road, but me say avenue this time. Muirhead Avenue, Maypen, Clarendon, Maypen, and Uplepen. Shane Billionaire said, Dougie, Godfrey said, I don't want CC play no more ball game. CC is not my side. I don't want to see CC play no more ball game. So why no answer them? Why no answer them? Clarendon College score on themselves. York Castle did not score. Ooh. Damian Swan said, so military Ben Francisco Pago this year. Not sure fixtures are not out as yet. Walker Cup fixtures are already out. I publish it on my page. Definitely gonna show it to you guys. So we'll be showing that to you soon. But until then, let me see. So let me get into some discussion, people. Glenmuir versus Mannings. So it was pretty much a very, very interesting game. Really, really entertaining game as well. Standout players in those games. Both defenders, the number 4 for Glenmuir, the number 4 for Mannings. Both goalkeepers, I believe the Glenmuir goalkeeper was quite nervous in the early stages, but he kind of grew into the game. That's Jamali Porter. Devante Rodney. Yes, just remember my name. Rodney. Number 12, Mus. Had a tremendous game. So, definitely going forward. So, people, I see another strong, very, very good potential player. Glenmuir number 19. He came onto the pitch and that guy was dribbling like Messi. I'm telling you, people, that young man was dribbling. He looks like a little Lionel Messi. And he actually had number 99 back. Me I tell you, man, really, really good with the ball at his feet. The ball tight on his shoes lace, people. I mean the ball tight on his shoes lace. It's not a case in which he might run up and down. No, he's dribbling with intent and you can't take it from him. You literally have to pull him down. You have to pull him down. I did not get his name. I never get his name. Oh yeah, man. Jim Ricks is big up again. Yeah, man. Tajan Cummins, people. Tajan Cummins. Let me write it down. Write it down. Let me write it down. So people, remember this name. One pen. I got from pen. Oh, remember this name, people. Tajan Cummins. Right at this moment, he should just call himself Messi. Damian Sora said, no, the top 2 in them group are the quarter final. De Niro said, just coming back from injury too. So that means we're expecting to see a better outplay from you for the next game. Right? Right, De Niro? So we have some good matchups coming up Friday, people. No games for tomorrow. So basically tomorrow is my rest day. And I'm so happy for it. I will be doing some uploads tomorrow. So I'll be doing the Manchester highlights tomorrow. I'll be doing the Monroe versus Glenmuir game highlights tomorrow. Nila, I don't know if a lot of people want to see Nilal highlights. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know, people. Let me know if you think Nilal. Who really will look for Nilal highlights? But I do think the players want it. So I'm going to definitely get that out of the way. So tomorrow evening, I'll be doing the review for the games over Friday, which is kickstart this final day of these stages. Mannings, my apologies. Mannings, Glenmuir and Mannings, my apologies. Yes, Fresh God. I know. Fresh God are tired. Fatigue. It is fatigue. Blame it on fatigue. I'm blame it on fatigue. I don't know Mr. Monroe. I don't know where that come from actually. Anyways, so very good game. Very good game from both teams today. I thoroughly enjoyed that game despite it ended 0-0. Nothing short of excitement. Some fair chances. Damian Sir said the round of 16 we didn't know. Yeah, we're going to the quarterfinals. So the final games in the round of 16, which is tomorrow and Saturday. So that's going to kick off. Team will be going home. No, not tomorrow. Friday and Saturday. Teams will be going home. I'm going to play all that game Friday. Teams will be going home officially. Some big guns will be going home on Friday. So Damien Story, yes, we know round of 16 group stages. So we're going to move to the quarterfinals now of the Dacosta Cup. We are entering in the quarterfinals of the Manning Cup actually. Daniela said, who is the player you have up? Thank you very much for asking. So that guy, I think he's 17-year-old. Yarick Carnegie. He plays for Manchester. He wears the number 11 for Manchester. He strikes for Manchester. Also can play on the wing. Very, very, extremely talented young man. Dangerous player. If you guys watch the match that I put up today, you would have seen him. You would have heard people in the background talk about him. If you watch the game that I put up today, you would have seen what he have done in that game. I'm telling people, he is a very talented young man. Really, really talented. Remember the name, people. Yarick Carnegie. I'm tough, man. I'm tough, people. You can't take a ball from him. He's fast like a plane. Kick you with the left foot, right foot. Rough, man. Really, really rough. As I said, he is one to watch. And remember my name. I don't know if I'm not going to remember all I name them, you know. But remember. Definitely remember my name. Alright, so let me go close off the poll now. And the poll, 61% said Rosses, 31% said York Castle. So 93 persons voted. Jordan Chin said Gunnar Dintil gone home. No, Dintil is not home. They have one more game to play. That game will be the decider, and that game will be against William Nib. Tough game. The decider as well. Splinter Music said Jason, there isn't a next round. It's just semifinals next. No, there's quarterfinals after this. 2 teams advance. Oh, me sure not about, so me never go jump in it. Number one guy said, even though I don't rate Chester, I must say he is a good baller. Shane Billionaire said number 3 for Glenmuir is the best defender in schoolboy football. Is number 3 better than the number 4? Is Shane? Me not lie, me have high ratings for the number 4, for the captain. The man solid, the man play like a big man. The man played a lot of experience. Dan Kira said Ruben Henry, a big baller in play for Tatius Golding. Interesting. I've never seen him. Tatius Golding. One of my weird. Tatius Golding. I see one game for Tatius Golding. I think I saw them against Central or Olaba. Can't remember, but I think I saw them. Quarter first, 8 teams can't go semis. Renel Jones said Blake and Javier are the best in a schoolboy football. JC centre back them. I mean, so me prefer to see Blake in a midfield as a CDM, but I have Blake. I think Blake is one of the best centre back in schoolboy football. I agree with that. Javier. I've seen, if I'm being honest, I've seen other defenders who are better than Javier, but Javier do have the potential also. So he's a quality defender, but I can say I've seen other defenders who are better. But Blake is also one of the best defenders in schoolboy football. If we are going to go to defenders, can't forget the if you call him, you get your number, if you call him, can't remember. Bagwalk centre back, Wells, Ajiz probably a top 5 best centre back in a schoolboy football. Ajiz probably top 5 best centre back in a schoolboy football. Shane Billy said number 3 for Glenmuir make the number 4 look good. So they've been playing together for like 3 years now. Jemrick said the Mannings 4 impressed me as a Glenmuir fan. Solid last tackles, clearances, very, very good. Jordan Chin said Ajiz scored today. Jason Engu said Splinter number first and second from the group going through. Mannings number 4 in the 2. Solid, me I tell you, man, really, really good defender and can kick the ball. Lavard Henry said, Manchester match go. That game ended 2-1 in favor of Manchester. Daniel said, tell you guys, though Glenmuir can win it all. Glenmuir do have a very good team. Glenmuir have a good team. The left back, they put on a left back for Mark Musmus. I think him now we're 12. Quick, but he got injured. So them change him. Now there's a 22 underrated, highly underrated. The 22 for Glenmuir, the midfielder, solid CDM. Well, I think he's a box to box. Very, very good player. Nashan Bennett said any player in the D Cup better than Glenmuir 10. Kyle Garden. Any player in the D Cup? Kyle Garden. Alright, so I'll put Kyle Garden in my top 10 best midfielders in the Dacosta Cup. Kyle Garden, Matthew Ellis. Well, Kyle Garden, Matthew Ellis. If we put it as attacking midfielders, our man were number 10. Central number 10. Run name again, man. Nathaniel. As attacking midfielder, but no Jordan Chin. Shamar Martin's a defensive midfielder. More of the defensive midfielders. I have Shamar Martin in my top 10, top 5 defensive midfielders. What about the best wingers? Blows and skirt. Osran Salby said, what about the best wingers? Enough. The wingers are enough. May I tell you true, people? The wingers are enough. The wingers are enough, people. Let me tell you Let me tell us the one who pop out. Clarendon, Marcus Reed. In that Dacosta Cup, the central number 11. Irwin 15, people. Irwin number 15. I do think is one of the best wingers in Dacosta Cup. Irwin number 15. Wells. We don't say central number 11. Glenmuir number 11. Very good player. Mannings number 12. Garvey number 11. Blows and skirt. Too much game. Magrat have one little one number 8 then called Messi. Dintil number 9, Messi as well. Another Messi. Me I say true, people. Brownson have one number 11. A little short youth, but them not really advanced. A lot of people don't see him. Brownson number 11. And me I run through my head. That can't suck up. You know, sir, people, it's hard for me, people. Me I tell you, watch too much game. Watch too much game. Manchester normal. Him not play strike, so me would have, if him put him there as well. I think the Christian number 10 who plays on the wide right. Gary Brown said, what about strikers? They didn't till 13. Yeah. What about strikers? Alright, the standout strikers in the Dacosta Cup are The two leading goal scorers in i.e. Jamalik Porter, the number 9 for Mannings. Giovanni, that's number 20 for Dintel. Them stand out. William Nib, Mark Lewis. That's a William Nib number 9, Mark Lewis. Strikers, what I say, when you man, Garv Masio played, the player from Garv Masio. The player from Garv Masio. Fogaro 10 is a good striker as well, just that he never really get much support. Clear Clark, my apologies, Clear Clark. People enough, man. Javel Clark, I see him on TV alone, I see him on still, so I never really see him for myself. See him on TV, yes, and he look very, very good. So people, definitely. Oh, Fresh God said Blackstock. Yeah, Blackstock. Christoph said Johnson, top 10 goalkeepers. Those Oscar people not gonna mad me, no? Not gonna mad me. Top 10 goalkeepers. Top 10 goalkeepers. Me nah can't run through goalkeepers them now. Me nah can't run through goalkeepers them. You know me. He rough. He rough. Manning's goalkeeper solid. Very, very good goalkeeper. I think Charlemont had a good goalkeeper. Dintil goalkeeper for sure. Asha. I think Asha that did number 1. Probably not schoolboy football too. Number 1 not schoolboy football. I was impressed with Manning's goalkeeper. Very, very impressed with Manning's goalkeeper. But I think Asha would be number 1. DeAndre Downer said, give William Nib number 9 some credit. Me have him in my top 10 best strikers. Me have my top 10 best strikers. The Charlemont goalkeeper is very good. Who else? I think McGrath have a very good goalkeeper as well. McGrath has a very good goalkeeper. CC goalkeeper is called. CC 2 goalkeeper. They have quality goalkeeper. But me can't run through people. Alright, so people, me go mad. Me hate certain people. Me run through too much players. me come like one encyclopedia. Me run through too much players, people. Me run through too much players. I tell you, it's a hot made. It's a hot made. Alright, so people, let's have a look at the groups. Let's have a look at the standings, people. I think it's important that we do so. These are the standings as you see. So these number 3 and 4. So these are the games I played today. Rockies at the bottom of the table. 2 games played. They lost 2 of them. -6 goal difference. Your Castle -3 goal difference. At least your Castle score. And they scored against the mighty CC. So From and CC tentatively, no, they have advanced. So From and CC are through officially. That can't change. That can't change again because your Castle and Rockies cannot anything they do, them gone. So the next game will be Clarendon College versus From. That's going to be a very good game. Very interesting game. Group 4 now. This is what Group 4 look like, people. Mannings and Glenmuir both are on 4 points. Both teams on 4 points. One mishap. One mishap, people. As you can see, everything is identical. Everything identical. One mishap, and someone can go home and someone else advance. One mishap. Someone gone home, someone advance. So this is the group to talk about. So people, let's have a look. We're going to run through the Walker Cup. No, I'll be doing a program different for tomorrow, for the Walker Cup tomorrow. I'll be doing that different for the Walker Cup tomorrow. Schoolgirl football is supposed to soon start. Let me see. Interesting. Supposed to start soon. Think there's going to be a return sometime soon. There will be a return sometime soon. So I'm going to do a show different for the Walker Cup. I'm going to leave that for next time. Alright, so I'm going to jump back in the comment section and kind of move mad. Marsha said, please check out our sponsors, Sap Sports. Check them out on their Instagram. Visit them also in Maypen. It's 138 Muirhead Avenue. Muirhead Avenue. So, Zone of Death, Man is After Beat, States. Big Crook said, Froman CC, sure if we go through. Them done. That done and dusted. That group done and dusted. Oh, let me look at the other groups. Never look at the other group. So, this is the next group will look like Manchester and 4 points. Central and 4 points. Christiana and Garv Masia and 1 point each. So basically, both Christiana and Garv Masia must win to get anything. Garv Masia versus Manchester. If Garv Masia beat Manchester, whoa, Garv Masia gone. Will that happen? That's going to be an interesting game, no? I think that's going to be a TV game. Not a TV game. That is going to be a very, very interesting game, people. Next group is William Nib Dintil Cornwall College. That is what the next group look like. Woo, interesting. Interesting. William Nib Dintil Cornwall. So next game is Cornwall versus Paul Bogle. William Nib versus Dintil. So you can basically say Cornwall probably beat Paul Bogle already. So that's 6 points to Cornwall. So Dintil must beat William Nib. This is a must-win game for Dintil. A must-win game. Not really sure if Paul Bogle go beat Cornwall. That now go easy. Only if this is one of the inconsistent days for Cornwall. That now go easy if I'm being honest. Not alone said Nibba go home. Marvin Cam said, yeah, TV game. Oh, TV game. Said Edin sets Mannings. Glenmuir, Edin sets Mannings. Not alone said Nib can go home. Salabi said ball round. Big Crook said one goal difference. Big Crook said Dintil in a trouble. This is them not serious trouble, man. They should have won that first game. Or even draw. Raniel Jones said home or away Dintil have next match. I think it's an away match, you know. I think it's an away match. Dintil, I think. Let me see. Oh, it's actually a home game. It's an home game, people. Friday, the Dintil game is an home game. So the game will be played at Dintil home. Wow. That's a long trouble for William Nib. This is going to be a long trouble for William Nib. Not alone said Dintil I go mash up Nib. Trust me. Cornwall win and Nib in problem. Dintil versus Nib at Jax All. Certified Lone said Dintil versus Nib at TV game. Not sure, I don't know. Marsha said, do you think when the players camp together in season, they play better? Yes, they do. And that is tested and proven, Marsha. When players camp together, they play significantly better. Jordan Chin said, I pray Dintil go through. Sylvan Winter said, Dintil win 3 up. Vivian Alexander said, Jax the game I play, my G. Eddie Ellis said, isn't it Jaxall? I think it's going to be Jaxall. Damir's Rose said, Nibba go through. J. Smith said, Stets will have to beat Mannings by 3. Clear goals to stand a chance. That nah happen. Blows and skirt. This a Mannings team, yeah? Lavin Clark said, CC have to score 2 or more, though. Yes, they'll have to score 2 or more. Chad Gordon said, Jax is Dintil's home game. Oh. If it's a TV game, I now go there. If it's not, maybe me go. Oh, I got said one take dental. We nah take no talk from no dog. Nib doom. PR Yoshi said J.A. Ascot give Poppy 18 yesterday. Wow. Now under 16. That's a huge deficit, you know. Said I saw that to Jonathan Grant. Yeah. It's tested and proven, man. Tested and proven. Jamaican Family Vibe said CC equal Clarendon College. Yeah, remember saying I told CC, yeah, man. Colonel have CC in a them badge. Anthony White said CC versus Frome is at TV this Saturday. Which TV game is on Friday? Which Friday game is TV game? I think the Frome Manchester, I think Manchester Garvey game is the TV game. So the Dentil Nib game is not going to be TV game. Exactly. Yes, Fresh God. The Dentil Nib game won't be a TV game. So maybe, as you guys know, me not really got the TV game them. So I might end up at the Dentil game. I might. Kemar then said William already qualified for the quarterfinals. How so, Kemar? They have to play. Unseen said it will be an unseen game. Big up Unseen. K Sports said Cubans and Chester. That will be at Glenmuir. I think that game is going to be played at Glenmuir. That's going to be an interesting one. That game will be played at Glenmuir. Glenmuir actually have a nice pitch, a very nice pitch. Marsha said Cornell College is the original CC. They are over 100 years old. Jano, so we're going down the lane there. Trouble now. Vivian said William and Cornell going to the next round. Me don't tell already, me G. Oh, that's your predictions. Me tell us, think you say it's gone already. But we'll see. William Nib have go really put up that defensive structure, the big black wall there in front of that a very good Dentil team. But Dentil have to go score. So breaking them down is another thing. Jamaica Family Vibe said Clarendon College will kill any team. CC plays possession ball. Or said if Dentil don't bark in this game, it's over. Unseen said I think Dentil going to drop out this season and go for the Ben Francis Cup. So Unseen, you think that's deliberate? I Unseen, I don't know. We don't know Unseen. Me not think so. Me not think so at all. Dentil do have quality Unseen, and we see that already. So them have the quality to progress to go as far as the final to even win it. They do have the quality to do that. So we cannot understate it. Just the same as me look on Glenmuir and Manning. So I'm saying both of these teams can win the Dacosta Cup. All the teams at this stage are good enough. Well, maybe Rossi's not really reached the level yet. Maybe York Castle. Or let me tell you the team who definitely, from what I've seen, can win the Dacosta Cup at this level. Dentil, Cornwall, Mannings, Clarendon College, Frome. Who else? May I miss nobody? Glenmuir. So these are the 6 teams. So I don't see York Castle and Rossi's. These are the 6 teams at present moment, what we can say. These teams are showing to win the Manning Cup, the Dacosta Cup. They have the qualities to win the Dacosta Cup. Unseen said, yes, they have the individual quality, which some teams would sometimes not collectively work well together. Really? I mean, I see that still. Let me tell you. Yeah, why I can't agree with that, Unseen. This is why I can't agree with that. Dentil play about 13 games this season. No, 14 games they play this season. They have lost 1 game. In that same 14 game run, they have scored over 60 goals. Over 60 goals in 14 games. How you come by if you say collectively them not really play well together? That not easy. That not easy, Unseen. That not easy. Drop the link. Alright, so hold on, let me. I didn't really plan to go long, you know. Alright, I can go 15 more minutes. So, and since I'm going to drop the link, so I drop the link, people. So give me a sec. So give me a sec unseen. Vivian, me never had William Nib in it. William Nib, Cornwall, Clarendon College, Mannings, Glenmuir, Dintil. Who else me left out? That's 2 teams, me say. What they at this stage right now. Alright, so government is still a bit inconsistent. So I'm really not sure. For government here, I'm still, if I'm bought for government here, Edwin Allen still have some work to do. Definitely. But we will see. States, Wells me I miss out. But for sure. But I think Ross sees just not for them season this season. Let me add these persons on the panel. When I hear me?
Yeah, man, may I hear you?
Yeah.
People in the comment section, are you guys hearing them clearly? Let me know if you not hear them clearly. Alright, so Unseen just joined. Big up Unseen. Unseen cricket and load in your background. May I hear, man? Unseen, why you think Dintil now play collectively?
Alright, so a lot of people would say that they don't really judge teams from their group, you know? Like some people may bias to say that Clarendon group is the hardest group, so they can really judge from the Clarendon College group, where you have the big teams there. Most of them go to the semi-final or they win Ben Francis Cup or something from the last 2 years or so. Last year, so looking at the Dintil group versus Magrat versus Charlemont, who did not prepare properly, but quality players, Magrat team. You know, the Yuatan team is not up to par, a Bagua team is not up to par, a team, and those are the teams that Dintil masses a lot of goals on. You know, they did not, beat the Charlemont big. They did not beat the Magrat big and dominated. You know, even in the first leg, I say Charlemont had the better of them. So we are close to that group, so it's like it becomes personal. Like we know them long time, so we know them. So watching them now in this group against great opposition, playing Cornwall College, who struggled through their group and they could not break down this Cornwall team more than 5 or 6 times in the game. You understand me? You were at the match. How many times didn't you break down Cornwall defense?
Quite a few times. They just never score.
How many times? They made them all 6 times?
We can watch it on the highlights. No room, highlights up on the channel.
Right, we can watch the highlights. And the play never look convincing. You understand me? Never look convincing to me in that game. All right, Cornwall now on the upper hand, they have an easier opportunity to go through. We're going to play Paul Bogo, who I think is a low team in terms of quality. Coming up Friday, right? Friday. Cornwall is going to beat that team. Don't buy Cornwall is playing. You understand me? I don't see Paul Bogo beating Cornwall. I think Cornwall going to win that game by 5 or 4 goals. So the goal difference going to go high. Now, this William Nib versus Dintil game going to be a hard game for both teams. You understand me? If Dintil wants to go through, Dintil have to win this game by at least 3 clear goals. You understand me? 3 clear goals.
So you think they can do it?
They have players who can do it, but I don't think that William Nib defense line will allow them. Right? And not only that, William Nib have strikers and attackers who can score and Dintil also. So the 2 teams are coming equally at each other to throw punches.
Which is the general concept of how football is played, right? I see what you're saying, but my question to you is, sometimes in football, the team with the most quality tend to prevail, right?
If they can get it together as one, collectively.
All right, so may I ask you a question? If you have a team, unseen, right? And in 10 games, that team scored 50 goals, conceding only 8. Would you say that is a disorganized team and a team that is not working collectively?
Yeah, I think most of the goals, as I said before, is from the group stage. Right?
All right, so my question to you is William Nib. William Nib scored 40. William scored about 54 goals in group stages, right? And so far, since advancing from the group stage, William Nib scored about 4 goals or 3 goals. 1 per game, and that is from Mark Lewis, same target man.
Right. So what is the difference with William Nib is that the coaching staff, I think based on watching them versus teams, they sit down and they analyze these teams. They watch the game. They don't leave early after. They sit down and watch teams play, and they come up with a plan to play a team. The coach said that he's not worrying about beating a team, beating a team by 5 or 6 goals. He's worrying about scoring that 1 goal and try to defend that goal.
So
and the boys are up to it.
So what that really say? What that really say? I say now that what it really say? What that say?
It said that football is no longer I would say a Dintil team with a Dintil name coming to beat us.
All right, so
you say
CC Cornwall is likely to drop 5-4 the original, right? And did you know that right through the season, CC is yet to drop? I can't recall. CC haven't been able to drop a scoreline like that from the group stages. You really think CC will come into the round of 16 where tougher teams are and drop that result?
But they're playing Paul Bogle. I think Paul Bogle is not good enough.
How much games Cornwall play?
I don't know the numbers exactly.
Cornwall played 2 games. 2 games. They played 1 against Dintil.
Oh, in this zone you're talking?
Yes, okay. In this zone.
Yeah, two games.
They played 1 against Dintil, right? And the game ended 2-1. They beat Dintil 2-1, right?
Right. Yes.
They played against William Nib and lose 1-0.
Right.
Good. Now, CM William Nib played against Paul Bogle. How much William Nib gave Paul Bogle?
William Nib, 1 love. I think 2 love.
2 love or 1?
1.
1 man. And it was a deflected goal. No, what I'm saying is this, right? If CM William Nib struggle to score on Paul Bogle, only scoring 1 goal, why is it that you have that belief, say William Nib, Cornwall, who was struggling all season, I go give Paul Bogle 4 or 5? Where you feel?
You have a thing called home advantage on the 12 man. And I think their back is against the wall at the moment. You know, the players, it's if they lose, if they draw, they're out. So they have no choice but to beat this team. They have no choice but to beat this team, and it's in their home. It's their home. You know.
Remember,
I think the coach going to pump up these youths to play, you know, psychologically.
So remember, I said Dintil go down by Paul Bogle down and feed them, you know, and give them 2, you know. Remember that,
right.
You know.
Right. So Paul Bogle going to Cornwall yard. I don't see Paul Bogle beating Cornwall. So the only
why not?
result, no, I don't see Paul Bogle beating Cornwall.
You know, you totally forget that Paul Bogle struggle. Cornwall struggle all season.
Yeah, man, but they step up a notch in this zone. They have a chance to go through.
They have a chance to go through. But you know, Paul Bogle don't have nothing to lose. More than go to the bang.
Right, go to the bang.
Yeah.
They don't have no bang and go to it, man.
Why you say that?
What kind of bang them they have?
You know, bro, watching Paul Bogle, you know, against something, you know, the first game against William, you know, Paul Bogle have something, you know.
Paul Bogle have nothing military. Stop it, man.
But no, me not understand the 5-0. Dintil couldn't beat them more than 2, and Dintil is a high scoring team. Cornwall, who is not a high scoring team, how them all beat them more than 2?
Listen to me. Cornwall College is a team with a lot of history and pedigree, right?
So the history and pedigree make them play better?
A lot of 12 man around them. One thing I can tell you, an early goal for Cornwall will kill off the game for Paul Bogle.
What about an early goal for Paul Bogle?
I don't see Paul Bogle scoring on Cornwall.
What about an early goal for Paul Bogle?
I don't see Paul Bogle scoring on Cornwall.
So I don't understand. If Paul Bogle see if one team but see if the other.
Listen, if Paul Bogle couldn't score on Dintil and William Nib, how they gonna score on Cornwall?
If what?
Paul Bogle don't score on William Nib and what you mean?
Because those two teams have the two best defensive records.
Who?
Both Dintil and William Nib.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
That is the reason why Paul Bogle don't score upon them. Cornwall does not have the best defensive record.
Yeah, but Paul Bogle not good. That means I try to say Dante got game in the lose to. They're not good. That's what I'm saying. They're not good. Exactly what I'm saying.
So alright, so well, why? Me not really understand this, but the 5 and the 4 ways I got drop. Cornwall drop that.
Alright, I bet you Friday when everything comes, I say wipe and see Dacosta.
Even if unfortunately Dintil drop out, I can't see Cornwall drop 5 or 4 Paul Bogle. I cannot see that. That me can't see. Reason why me can't see that, I have evidence to show that Cornwall this season is not a high scoring team. That is evidential. But for you to say they will score 5 or 4, there's no evidence of that.
I'm not trying to convince anybody here, right? I'm just trying to state my point, what I think will happen in the future. So I'm predicting what will going to happen in the future. So basically what I'm doing. So it's a possibility that I may not get it right, but I am saying that I think with the home advantage for Cornwall College, they are going to beat Paul Bogle by 4 clear goals.
4 clear goals.
Right.
Boy.
That's
all right.
Well,
so we have some more persons on the panel. My apologies. Daniel Wagwan, what do you think about that?
Me tip Cornwall to win, but me not think it'll go be 4 though. And the reason why
yes, a 1-0. 1-0, 2-1.
Maybe a 1 goal or 2 goal difference at best. Right? But me agree with Unseen still. Cornwall I go turn up. Right? Them are go really play some ball. Whether they mean farm or not, them are go play some ball. Now me know Paul Bogle go try play pride. But you know, I want them toughest place to go. I don't a Cornwall with all of that support and everything and win. And keep in mind, you know, despite the inconsistency that you say Cornwall have, who they beat?
Cornwall they beat Dintil.
They beat Dintil. Right?
And then them biggest victory from the season.
Right. So they are gonna use that to know that they definitely have what it takes to get past Paul Bogle. So unfortunately for Paul Bogle, but I am predicting like at least 2-1 or 3-1, a 2-goal difference.
Alright. Here's my stand on it. So today we witness a game of CC versus York Castle. Going to that game, everybody have said CC got this monkey York Castle.
I didn't predict that, you know.
Yeah, me know most 99% of people say CC I got this monkey York Castle.
If they feel it dry, them like this monkey.
Well, that's true still because they will never pretty fake CC.
If they feel it dry, them like this.
You hear the word I use? If.
Yeah, but me use something naturally cause the game not to play or CC want the game to play.
No, in football there are circumstances which affect game. Red card, bad condition, foul, penalty, refereeing decision. All of these are factors in football. See
argument flawed now, you know.
My argument flawed? Let me share now. In football, as them said the ball round, anything can happen on the day. Now, I go by possibility or I'm going to put it now. I go by probability. That's what I do. That's what I use. Probability. That me use. Now, the Cornwall versus Dintil game basically was a grudge match. all farm, everything, high intensity. And you unseen, you watch William Knight versus Carnal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Question: was the game as high intense as the Carnal versus Dintil game?
Yes, you know. Yes, it was high intense.
Same intensity, same level,
Same intensity,
or
same
relatively?
level. Same intensity, same level. Better defensive showing from hard work, bodies on the line. Same intensity.
All right, bossy. Now, going forward, on the aspect of probability, we can say Dintil score a goal every single game they've played this season. So going to that game against William Nib, strong possibility, by probability, they might have a goal in hand. Now, on the reverse of that, William Nib is yet to concede a goal throughout the entirety of the season. So, basically, in William Nib's eye, the game is already drawn. Or them win. That is the probability factor.
Well, I mean, I think them at a point like that, yeah.
Eh? In the realistic...
Yeah, William Nibba look on that as a desperate need to win. And, you know, you see how from the season start, we've been saying, boy, how William Nib no let in a goal. People there don't play them say, yo, they not play nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a base pan when me say, are probably one of the most organized team defensively in a schoolboy football.
And you can't answer them defensively alone because they score 50 at goal too.
Yeah,
Right.
them can score, man.
So,
them can score.
I mean, it's just that they reach a stage now where, yeah, the quality get better, but boy,
We're not here military.
And,
you
hear
look
me?
like him drop off, man.
You hear me? Now hear me? See me?
Yeah, me not see him on here, so.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Not here military.
Now hear me what now?
Here now.
But me,
Yeah,
as we
military.
can say still...
I have a question to ask military. I want to make something clear to the fans.
Mm-hmm. So run a question.
Ask a question. Who made I bring last year for win man in D Cup?
Me don't remember, bro. Me don't remember that. Look for when that months ago that.
Remember that man? Dintil.
Mm-hmm.
Now Dintil made I bring.
Me don't remember that, brother.
Alright, I'm not gonna tell them. Dintil made I bring last year. Now people say I don't like Dintil. But I am a media man. I have an alright, so this is the thing with we media people. We bring teams that we like for the season. Not diety. We not diety to no team once I say unseen sports. I will come on.
Diety to Charlie Mount.
We not diety to no team. Right? Unless me a coach a team, not the competition. Me diety to that team me a coach. Now, I pick the team based on who me think can win the competition. So me pick Carolina College because I don't see nobody outsmart them to beat them. I don't see no team yet but smart enough to say alright, them can beat Clarendon College. You understand me? So I am picking. So I don't see Dintil as potent as last year. You understand me? Dintil is weaker than last year. 1, goal scoring. 2, defensively. And 3, combination plays. I see a lot of combination and rotation and then midfield and them things. Understand me? So that's why me and I go with Dintil this season. Now, I have quality players, you know. But what I'm saying is that in the business end of the football, the collective effort is not there. So that's why I don't carry Dintil. But Dintil have quality players on them team.
Hey, you lucky say unseen enough you pick CC Kaya go out.
Come on, see a big side now. You talk about lucky.
Peter said, just any team unseen pick to win D Cup now. With Clarendon fans, them only telling me unseen for Lego on the shirt, you know. Well, him stuck with Clarendon, so that means somebody else are going to win it then.
If he said Glenmuir or something, he said, oh, boy, that, you know, unseen.
I want team, you know, now win, you know. And I got him myself.
What am I getting this?
And I got him in the yard, man.
They're not gone yet. Them still have a chance.
Which chance them have? Nah, no chance, they will go home.
Them have a chance, same way, man. Them have a chance, man. Remember say Garvey, hey, them have a good squad, good, you know. But sometimes inconsistency and them look at something there to play a factor. I just saw football go. Look on it. You can imagine. Just imagine if Cornwall advance and Turner win the Dacosta Cup. one of the most inconsistent teams.
What people understand, so somebody said Jordan Chin says so Shamar Martin now dominating the game. Yeah, Shamar Martin will break up tackle, pass the ball, move the ball around. But when he come on to score a goal, the important goal, or score that goal from out of the 18-yard box, it's like 10% to 100 for him to score a goal from out of the 18-yard box.
Go back down the lane there. Because I strongly believe say as a DM, a defensive midfielder, me not put up on the FIFA score goal.
Okay,
so one of the best defensive midfielder in a world right now in my team, in Arsenal, and I must about 4 goals in Ghana. I see about 2 goals in Ghana. When he come my team, not much games, and 4 goals in Ghana. So me no worry about that none at all. But guess what? When he play, my team looks significant.
It depends on what the coach wants. You know?
The coach wants to defend, keep it clean sheet.
Right. So me personally prefer.
Oh yeah, no, you talk about your person.
Right.
But come on.
And I think if I go up against your team with a defensive midfielder, I can beat them. Military. That's what I'm saying.
You can score goal, you go beat me?
Yeah, I mean.
Because you have a defensive midfielder who can score goal, means you go beat me?
Right.
Oh.
Right.
What? Where you get that from? If you can't touch the ball, how you beat me?
If him can't touch the ball.
If me pass the ball, if you hold, dear on him, how you beat me?
If him dominant in the midfield, he can beat you. Tackling everything and can score a goal.
If you don't get the opportunity to score, score. That is the thing.
Jay Smith and see what I go. No man watch it on TV, man. Because be in a fall a center.
You run a fall heavy down there?
Yeah, man, in that tier, man. I'm going to run from their P class and run from by the field. With the pitting them.
Jano.
So
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Me never go down there.
So in 3 o'clock.
Little rain fall down at Glenmuir then, but it never that enough.
Gary Brown is a YouTube coach. Gary Brown.
if me never, me glad. Me mind say one day me not pan there and one day me go down there. But me glad say me never go down there.
They on the field and a beer area and shut up with the kids then.
Eh?
Shut up with the kids them at my school.
Oh, they care some my kids and go down there?
No, I was at P class. So I have to run off the field because of the rain.
Oh. Alright, so right at this present moment, unseen, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you think Clarendon get the opportunity today to perform how we know they can perform?
All right. I think I think one of the problems Clarendon have is that identify that the surface is not conducive to their play and try to play a different style of ball game. I think Dacosta on that hand, this was the opportunity for them to really use a different tactics to try to get Clarendon out of their rhythm and try to get some goals. But longer the game goes on and no rainfall and the field gets drier, is the better the game is going to get for CC.
Mm-hmm.
One of the thing my friend said to me a while ago, Mr. Meek said that Clarendon College have over most teams, they are technically sound, they can run with the ball and break press. Marcus Reed, Malachi Douglas, all these players can take up the ball and just dribble pass and sprint pass. One of the things that Dacosta did not do is to track the players. So when they press the players, they just hope that the ball don't pass them and they get the ball. But when the ball do pass, then they have to be running and chasing them back, try to get the ball from them. So that's one of the biggest problems Dacosta have. The players just press. Once they get the beating, they have to be chasing. They don't press and follow, press and track. You understand me? And I think any team that can press and track and stop CC from dribble can beat them and break down their momentum. You know? Can beat them.
Okay.
But as long as the game, go into the game, Kano and CC continue to get dominant, the pitch get drier, they can move the ball around now, they get more relaxed on the field and they get into the game and see the end result there. You understand me? The goalkeeper though should do better though. I just should not get that ball.
Jay Smith said the rain stop and Kessel outplayed Clarendon in the second half. What do you think about that, Daniel?
Outplayed? Outplayed? No, I don't think they
Outplayed.
outplayed.
Well, to be honest, me no watch the match there yet, so we can't say what necessarily happened.
Anthony, what do you think about that
Can't
then?
really speak to that.
Outplayed. Then
Yeah.
get yeah, that's to get the opportunity where them should at least But I think individual quality, the quality is not there. You know. Um. So yeah, the quality was not there in the final third for Yarcastle. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, the quality was not there, and defensively, I think Carnan College was poor defensively though. You know.
Yeah.
I think Ajis was, the savior for them in that game. Ajis defended really good. That's why he was the man of the match.
Ajis is a very good footballer, man. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
Ajis are.
But if them things are still, me no watch the game, so me can't make no comment on that. That's why me ask you to watch it. So me have to leave that alone. Anyways, people, we have to close off now at 9 p.m. and me definitely have a whole for something for go do. I'm here to tell the true people that my apologies for the Manning Cup. There's no Manning Cup nor Dacosta Cup games tomorrow, people. I know a lot of you guys will be asked. Tomorrow basically is a free day for me. All games resume on Friday. All games resume on Friday. I still not work out which game I go yet. So Friday is the 4th. We have Garv Massier versus Manchester, Christiana versus Central, Dintil versus William Nib, Paul Bogle versus Carnival. So those
Military.
are the game for Friday.
Military got the Mona game for Friday, man. What you do? Manning Cup time.
Manning Cup, let me check the Manning Cup. No, I'm not sure for Friday it start.
A Friday to start, man. I tell you that.
Let me see. Oh, Friday.
You not ask.
Okay, Friday, yeah.
You not ask if a Friday. Man.
Alright, so we have Kingston College. No, but Mona versus Charlie. Charlie get a easy route still, no.
You mean Mona get a easy route?
But the two match I watch from Mona and they get outplayed, but they outscore the opponent.
Outplayed. They get outpossessed.
Outpossessed, yeah.
Don't want to say outplayed. They get outpossessed.
What you call why men of outplayed?
Outplayed. When I say outplayed, they mean like when I say outplayed, I say alright, the team they were outplayed.
You never say outscored, no, I say outplayed.
Because if you're gonna use a general word, you have to use a word like you would say. If I say outplayed, like it's so general, like the team that beat me, score goal and beat me possession wise. In a
so if me can ask, if my team I play against your team, me dominate your possession wise, me create more chance than you. You get one chance, man. One penalty, boom. Even and cross comes in, my player ball and go up in here and the ball penalty. You win the game. One, me kick 20 shots off your goal, no score none. Keeper get man a match, and you win 1-0 from one penalty. Did I outplay you?
In the different facet of the game,
yes.
You did well. You did better than me. But in the goal scoring facet, I scored more than you.
I may agree with that. But in the same sense, I outplay the team. But me just never outscore a team. I outplay you, I outscore you.
I saw me that said still.
But in the same sense, alright, so when we watch Tivoli versus Mona, Tivoli created the most chance. They dominated the game, but Mona scored the goals. That's just football. That is just football. No, it's not the first game I've seen of Mona where that happened.
But
on numerous occasions.
Military, what's the most important?
Scoring goal.
Okay.
Scoring goal.
So you outpossessing, you outplayed me then, according to you, because you're using outplayed me. I mean score more than you. Which one you would prefer?
I prefer to score more goal.
Alright. Thank you.
Nothing wrong with that.
But
guess what? No. Me want outplay most of the time because generally, if me play 10 times and how me play, based off of how me play, me more than likely go win more games than you.
Alright.
Sustainability in football. Probability. If me have a ball in your 18-yard box over 4 times for match and you have it 2 times for me more than based off of probability, me stand a stronger chance of scoring more goals than you.
No, really, man. No, really, because you can outpossess. You can outpossess somebody. You don't get a lot of chances in the
that's what I say.
Third.
If me get 5 chances in one game and you get 1, who likely have a stronger chance of scoring a goal?
Yeah, but when you're referring to Mona, you have to fix that.
Good. With Mona and
more
Tivoli.
Opportunity. Mona
Mona
get more
and
opportunity
Tivoli.
than any team they play. Mona get more opportunity than any team they play.
More what? More chances?
Scoring opportunity and chance than all the team them play.
You need to look on the Mona goals them good.
Come on, man.
You need to look on the Mona goals them good.
Mona get more opportunity than every team them play.
Most of Mona goals them are second ball. Daniel, you have anything to say about that?
Well, boy, military, me know. Well, first of all, me have to laugh because one man say, boy, if Butler pay and see it.
Hernandez, man. I'm a bridging Hernandez. Hernandez, man. That's Hernandez going on.
But to tell you the truth, still, like, other than the one-half game in Tivoli where me feel say an equal number of chances created, Mona tend to create a lot of chances.
One-half chance? The game, and if you watch the game, then
Me watch all the game, them. Some don't know who military or what. Military just have a cloud.
Why?
So here
Cloud run Mona. Military have a
No, bro. Listen. You love the fact that they score World Cup goals. And if you check it out, who scored most goals for them? They centre back. I love the fact that they score World Cup goals. I don't have no cloud because they have some very good players. I know the players.
But them
still really good players.
Them still have players who have 9 goals and 8 and 9 goals.
Yeah.
Almost 10.
Yeah, but remember too, military say, you see, make the comment about the second balls. There's a reason why they might pick up those second balls too, I know by luck or accident.
Long balls for days, brother. Long balls for days.
I know long balls.
Well, I different football now watching that.
Alright, they play. Alright. No, listen, military. They play a long ball, but the long ball is effective because it's going to a player in space. It's not Jamaica long ball where they might try to open press.
Catch somebody.
It catch somebody and a chinks off and
balls and score. I'm not gonna argue with that.
The long ball where Craig Butler play, it's going towards somebody in space. And when they catch a 1v1, are them overload the zone there, you're dead. You're just dead.
So let me ask you a question. If you have a team where you have some very dominant defenders, right? Not so dominant, some very good defenders. Whereas they identify say the long balls are dropping in space and then clog the ears where necessary. How do you think? What are the other options then?
You have to try use the ball more on the ground, try to keep possession of the ball.
But what if you don't train a team like that?
You're going to serious problem. That means you're not a champion team.
Well, that is my question.
But as I said before, I think that I've seen Mona keep the ball and move the ball around.
Of course, I've seen them do that,
From defense to attack. No long ball.
It's just unfortunate that most of the time we watch them, and the 2 times I see them, then I kill them with long ball. Me personally, let me tell you the truth, me never like that. Me never like that.
You're the thing with your military. So when you watch one player one time, or you see a player play one position one time and he play well, him can't play nowhere else to you.
No man, not necessarily.
That's some your reason.
Well, I know that me don't know if for that, but me think what military what you probably see is that Butler would have realized say rather than passing it around, which I have seen them done, with them the specific game where you go to, him say, you know what, the long ball, bypassing the midfield or from midfield go over there, so more effective against that team. But I've seen them play through teams too. I've seen that.
Military,
Shane Billing, at the centre back man, the youth them man in school, I'm scored what I goal them man. Mona leading goal scorer.
Yeah, and by the way, that's deliberate, and not by accident. So sometimes Butler just say, listen, he's a striker first, then a defender,
No man, he was playing centre back. He was playing Duvey. Duvey get red card.
What I'm saying is a trained striker. That's what I'm telling you. And then they've trained him for center, defense eventually.
Dan Hugh Mitchell.
This is our military understanding. You see, Mona team is ahead of certain team whenever they play them. One, because of technology. Right? The video camera system that they're using give them instant highlights, instant statistics of the game. Right, and you just take up the phone You don't remember the brother from Canada. He must take up his phone and say everything, and he can send the message, send the information to Craig Buck at the same time. He can pick up things where an ordinary coach can't pick up in the game. You understand me? People not understand that.
Bro, them not use none of that. Them not use none of that. Yes, the camera was there, but they never utilize it like that. Bro, me see them, you know. There was them way more focusing on getting the win out of the way.
Yeah,
winning
but
the game.
we don't understand that they don't have to use it in the game, then they can use it after the game.
Yeah, man, but not match reviews and
I'm asking a question.
Game state and something.
Other teams who they are going to play, do they play on TV?
Yeah, of course, and then can analyze them.
And don't you think that Craig Butler can analyze a team?
So, Bolani, other coaches not do that, and seen every coach do that.
Yeah, but I'm going to ask you a question now. How much team in a Manning Cup have an identity like Mona?
What is Mona identity? I ask you a question now.
Outscorer, man.
That is an identity?
Yeah, man.
you come by putting that as an identity?
A common sense that.
But you come by? All right. Let me tell you. CC have an identity. We know how CC play. Everyone in Jamaica know how CC play.
So you don't know how Mona play?
Brother, me go there, me try find out.
You just say it a while ago.
Long ball.
Try find out now.
Long ball.
Long ball into spaces to their players. Attacking.
But that's
fix it up, man. Don't
all right.
like that.
So me see Tafarai Burton, right? That's it. That is the Edwin Allen coach. Edwin Allen launch ball as close as possible to the goal line and little bit away from the 18-yard box, little bit away in that channel. So the question is for the goalkeeper. The question is for the goalkeeper, right? Should I come? Should I not? Should I stay? Definitely. Then now the fullback is should I go? Should I stay because the ball might go out. But because the wingers are so fast, they normally catch teams off guard.
Duckland say unseen identities to defend Mona.
But but what I say is this, right?
Mona team a train for a year, more than a year now.
Bro, all I team them a train. All I team them. That is the reason why. Look, we're in the Manning Cup. We're in the quarterfinals of the Manning Cup. None of these teams in the quarterfinals of the Manning Cup don't reach it by luck. And luck made them reach it. Every single one of them train, they invest in a proper coaches, they invest in a proper systems, they invest in a proper resources to get the result. So I can't say Mona alone can do this thing and do this thing because of Craig Butler. I cannot say that.
No. That we are saying.
Exactly. Bro, the most professional team I've looked at. The most professional team, if I'm being honest, the most professional team I've seen is JC. On a level of professionalism. Not saying that Mona is not professional, but with the level of resources, with the level how they operate. For example, i.e., game JC match versus Catherine match. Match done. Jordan Joyner. The players them who never play, them going at them drills. High intensity. You know that. Periodization. You know that, right? The rest of the man will just come off a pitch after they done warm down. Ice bath. No.
They say JC all announced signings.
But what I'm talking about, they have the resources that they can invest. So what I'm saying is this: not all of the teams at this level, at this part of it, are teams who properly invest invest, put proper investment in place, utilize the resources they have good structure and organization, and that is the reason why they are where they at right now. STGC have one of the best, if not probably the best young coach in Jamaica in Neville Bell. And regards to system, for years, no matter how old you are, no matter who you are, you know Neville Bell's system. And as a player, you can come in it. So all of these teams are here for a reason. So what I'm saying is this, right? Because Unseen different Mona have them both the camera and this and that, and then can research for that team. Them have it, but every team do that.
I try. Yeah, man, them really I try hard, cause as me say, And I through the Phoenix Academy thing, it a propel through still. But them.
No man, but
them
no.
really-
Listen. Let me tell you something. In regards to crop of players, Mona have some of the best crop of players in schoolboy football. With hands down. Me never have a question on that. Them have some very talented young man. The whole squad, the goalkeeper, very, very talented. I'm training himself, basically. Him not have a personal trainer. I'm training himself. So that is not nothing normal. That's not normal. But we have to remember now that Mona is up and coming. Then they reach the final product yet. When you look on a KC, when you look on a Georges, when you look on a JC, these teams have been in numerous finals and semi-finals. So they know the dark arts, they know the intricacies. The coaches them know a little something to apply.
That is the only thing. That is the only thing when me would I say would I make Mona fall short. And if when crunch time come and they're supposed to dig out something, because things don't necessarily go them way if them can do it. But them really hard to stop score. But me just want, I don't know if when the time come and things up on the line in a semi-final, how composed them are going to be. They have been composed all season, really. You understand? So that is the only factor. That is the only factor what me can say. But based on my eye test, just looking at them, basically what me see them want to do is
so
get the
Duckland
ball through the lines to the white players.
Duckland send it. Go on, continue, Daniel. I read the Duckland send it. Say.
Oh.
Go, continue, man, continue.
Yeah, man. So they want to get the ball to the white players, whether aerially or on the ground, depending on who them are play, and whip it early. Them not like when them wait out the long on the wing. You want them whip it early in before the defense can set for the other team. You get me? That's a Butler system when we see him a pick up on. And if them clear it, you have somebody where they out at the 18, 20 yards, 25, 23 yards out. He might go boom it back in or he might go put it back wide again. Early before the defense again have time to set. You get me? As that me see him try to.
And no, so Duckland said, I watched the Tivoli versus Mona games and they didn't win because they were a better team. They won because the other team was just didn't finish. So similar to that, I think so as well. I think
so Mona never finished some chances too. We can't look on it that way because Mona missed chances too, you know.
True.
And with 10 men to keep that in mind. 10 men.
They 1-0 down before they got on to 10 man.
Right, but then after the and that they happened relatively early in the game, about 20-something minutes, and then after that, Mona still create chances, see a way. So
true.
That's what me I say. You know go ever create chances. You know, for my liking, we feel like Mona could have been a bit more defensively organized. But as me say, if you want to beat them, you can break them backline. Obviously, Wolper teams has been breaking their backline and giving.
So we think I got Mona better team and break them backline. Team with better finishers.
Well, the team are going to score like how Camper don't score, but they have been scoring all season. One thing I can say about Mona, they know how to find it back at the net as well.
Sure, bro.
So it's gonna be a shootout.
Man, that is it. That is one I think I'm rating them. Once them pass the offline, once them bridge the offline, me can
like
tell you.
Score every time. That's the problem. That's the thing with Mona, you know. Every attack look like is a sure thing it will result in a positive outcome. It build up, just look proper, and everything look until something snuff it out or some pass go awry or something. But yeah, it have to go be a shootout. It's either that or Butler have to go say, listen, let me now start focus on defense a bit more if you clamp down on some of the more influential players in these teams.
Or some of my chances to create against it. Because, you know, all right, let me tell you, for example, i.e. the game we watched today, Mannings versus Glenmuir. You see these games? Because of two big teams that play, these games are a game of fine margins. No matter how good you are, your opponent is basically just as good as you are. So it boils down to fine margins. How well can you defend? Can you make that last ditch tackle? Can you not concede a goal? 80 minutes in, you not score yet. Can you keep a clean sheet? Fine margin. What gonna happen if it's 60 minutes, you start shoot everybody forward. You're gonna punch everybody forward and say, we need to get a goal. And if the entire back line open, fine margin. That is football. And that is the reason why I always said that. The team
Me feel like,
me I hear.
yeah, man, me feel like the rounds going forward. It is, to me, I have a feeling it's gonna be it's not gonna just be about the quality of the players, but
Coaches
the coaches.
Because how much I'm gonna tell you, coaches who got the most final are the worst coaches to play against, you know.
Yeah.
You know why?
I'm telling you that are my little asterisk against Mona still, you know, because then you know, when it come to serious game and things tight, and you know, they need to break something or something need to go on or whatever.
Can they find it?
How we can go do it? Me back them for do it still, cause me no see how them are just not so creative and just dry up, but I just how much of the composure I go lift them, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so people, we've gone over hour now, 1 hour had. We're gonna close off now. Anyways, Unseen, big up. Daniel, you have any last things to say before you go?
Well, just look forward to the Walker Cup and see how Friday go with those Dacosta Cup things.
Walker Cup next week.
Oh, I know Friday.
No man, next week a Walker Cup, man.
Oh, yeah, Walker Cup next week. Yeah, Walker Cup next week. Yeah, but Garvey must say Manchester.
Big game.
Alright. I don't know if Garvey must say I'm gonna need to at least score like a 3-goal difference or something like that.
Against Manchester?
I think something like that them are gonna need to ensure so them good.
Against Manchester? Jeez.
Yeah. Or something like that, them are gonna need 3-goal difference.
That got hard. That got hard.
That got tough.
Alright. So tomorrow program we're gonna do the reviews for that. We're gonna do reviews for that tomorrow. Unseen, any last word before cut?
Last word. Yeah, military.
Yeah, any last word before cut? Can we close off now?
Oh yeah, man. One last word. Mona can score goals out of nothing. 40 yards out. That's my final word.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I can't say nothing against that because that is definitely true. Them can score goal out of nothing. I'm a seat for myself. Out of nothing. He never chance on the day.
And lastly, Nandes. Butler don't pay me nothing. I just like the team because the team is playing a type of football. With me like goal scoring. This Jamaican philosophy where we are different like we are madman and not scoring a goal. You know, say Butler try to show the world say yo a goal scoring or anything.
True.
Wanna follow suit now, man? Wanna follow fashion the right thing now, man?
It's a follow fashion the right thing.
Yeah, man, follow fashion the right thing now, man.
Alright, so people, everyone who tuned in, massive respect. Really appreciate it, guys. Everyone who tuned in the comment section, as you know, before you leave, people, hashtag Big Boys Time and put your team name in the comment section. Hashtag Big Boys Time and put your team name in the comment section, people. A lot of games I play. Boil long, people. It a boil long. It a boil right down. It a boil right down, people. Thank you very much again to our sponsors at Sap Sports. Sap Sports 4. Check them out on Instagram. Definitely, people. Big up. Big Boys Time, people. Drop it in the comment section. And most definitely, drop your team name. And we are out. Nandes said, Walker Cup boys. I say go, Nandes. I say go. Big up, people. Massive respect. Thank you very much for the 20,000 of the military battalion. We are out. I salute you all. We're out, people. Boom. Big Boys Time.